Per.
Yes.
So I might play my first cup final this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first one and how old were you?
So I watched my first cup final on the sidelines. The second I played was Bremen. We lost to Bayern Munich. So, but it was a special occasion in Berlin. Everyone wants to go to Berlin.
Yeah.
And I felt, I had respect for the situation and what was coming.
Do you remember what it felt like walking out at Wembley for the 2014 final?
Yes, we were favourites and we played Hull and
Went down, didn't you?
Huh? And we went 2-0 down. That was unreal. It felt unreal. It felt like being in a dream or somewhere else. And then Santi scored.
Nightmare more.
yeah, like sometimes you dream about something and don't think it's real. And then Santi brought us back in the conversation with a nice free kick. And we just grinded it out at the end. It was nice not to get it done easily. It was tough, and
nice
that's how it should be. Like really tough, and no matter what the opposition is, it's gonna be your game, and you're gonna be tested.
When you lift the trophy, was it heavy? Did any of the lads drop it? Oh, I always see when I used to watch it on TV when they lift it up and the top goes flying off, and someone has to grab it.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that. But to lift it actually is it's not heavy.
Not for you anyway, big man.
Yeah, it's not heavy, and we lifted it together sometimes. Sometimes we lift together.
People, yeah.
I think the first time I lifted it was Laurent at the end.
Yeah.
And because Thomas Vermaelen, he was captain, he lifted it first. And
last year, you in? No.
And last year I lifted it together with Mikel Arteta because he hasn't played, but he was captain, so we lifted it together. So it's not heavy. And
so you've not actually lifted it on your own on the top yet?
Just on the pitch then, afterwards.
All right, well maybe this Saturday you get the first time you get both hands on it. So if we play together this year, are you going to look after me? Or am I going to look after you? Should I do your running for you?
That has always been the case, hasn't it?
Well, I do your running for you,
I'm the Hawkeye, you know?
You just stand
I'm
in the
the
right
Hawkeye, and you have to. I think everyone has to done a big job on Saturday. To lift that trophy or to earn the right to lift the trophy. I think it's big for everyone. I think you make yourself run by yourself. I think I don't need to remind you. You need to chase players. You need to block players. I think that more than giving information or telling you something and you know I'm behind you. I think that's more the case. Giving you like support from that way. I mean, what you do, I think you are aware of, but sometimes giving me okay. If I don't get it, he has my back.
Yeah, I know you got my back. You've had a tough season, Per. Wouldn't it be crazy if you ended it playing and winning in the cup final?
It would, yes. But that's the reality of football. Quick changes.
Yeah.
And
I know.
When the stakes got highest, you need to perform, no matter what happened before or after, or thinking about, or what has been, or what a tough season. Doesn't matter, Rob. We are just before the cup final, and no matter if I was injured for the whole year or just now being ready, you don't know. I don't think about it. I just think about the opportunity we've got on Saturday, and it's not going to be made individually. We have to do it together. I feel like we have, no matter what happened, we had a good rehearsal against Everton. No matter what happens, red card, injuries, next man up. Next man up. I think that's the mentality we have to go for.
What's the best bit of advice you can give me for the final?
For the final, I think it's best just think about that moment. I think it's going to be unique for every one of us, and to go through it together. That was always my mindset. It's not individual sports. I think you feel like you play for a team, you play for Arsenal, and to be proud of that moment, to have such an opportunity is, I think, the best mindset you could be in on Saturday, and playing with me together,
Yeah, nice.
You wouldn't have think about that maybe 1 week ago.
No.
Now can be reality. Rob, first season here, you're in the FA Cup final. Any excited?
Yeah, can't wait for it. Can't wait for it, mate. Yeah, it's surreal to come here and then be involved in the FA Cup final. So to win a trophy in my first season would be a good way to top it off.
In January, you weren't playing any games. Did you think this was happen?
I didn't. I thought, and I spoke to the boss, and he just wanted me as sort of around the squad and to be a sort of cover in case he got a few injuries, which was the case. And then played and managed to. We had the change of formation, which I think helped me, and give me an extra spot, and I managed to keep that spot.
Was that the hardest bit about settling in?
What, not being able to not being
yeah,
playing?
not being playing and being
Yeah, a little
training
bit.
more.
It was sort of, I expected it because coming from Bolton to Arsenal, you're not going to be expected to just walk in the team and be playing week in, week out. So I was prepared for that, just like training and then missing out on the games. But any games that I got, I just saw as a bonus. So to get, I think it's like 15, 16 games is massive for me.
If we start together on Saturday, do you want me to stand next to you in the tunnel to help your nerves?
Nah, you'll be at the front leading us out, and then it'll be
Yeah,
Petter,
you're right.
and then I'll be behind
Yeah, the
Petter,
second
so
one, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
normally third. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take third for that one.
You're gonna see me.
I'll just
You're gonna
big
see
head
me.
just walking
You're gonna
out.
see the mountain.
The mountain. Game of Thrones.
How special would it be to win the FA Cup in your first season? It would set the standard pretty high.
Yeah, but then we can only go again next season and win it again, and maybe win the league or something else along with it, and win more trophies. More trophies the merrier.
It's the best way to start a career.
To win a trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then having in your head your own standards, your own mindset is about winning something. I think it's great. And it was, even for you, it was a tough season, you know?
Yeah.
To get through that, you know, period where you weren't playing, and now we're here together.
We've both been in the same similar season, haven't we, really?
Unexpected, but quick changes in football.
It happens,
I think it's really important.
To be ready.
When you are a club and England legend after your career, and you're gonna write a book, do you write a chapter about me? Will it be good? Any good?
I don't think I'll be writing it. I think it'll be someone else writing it and I'll just be talking. But I'm sure you'll get a good mention. It'll be a good couple of pages. I would say a chapter, Per Mertesacker chapter. I'm married to you. Would you have a book? Would you have a chapter of me in your book?
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting, you know.
No way.
Actually, young players now struggle to listen now to senior players, you know. But you, I have to say, you know,
Different.
you lead the way, you know, in listening. So
You got a role model.
no, it's
like
going to
me,
be a good
mate.
chapter. It's going to be a good chapter.
A good chapter. Yeah.
A good chapter. Rob, it's a pleasure, you know. It's a pleasure.
Come on, you Gooners. Subscribe.